This is the L2C. Me- This is the L2C Media Network. And this is Steve Sporty live from our Park Forest studios here in Jackson. And now, here's your host, the man himself. Oh, by the way, I'm Harry Von Stuttgart, your announcer. It's great to be back. And speaking of backs, here's the backs man, Steve Baxley. Hey, welcome everybody. Good evening. Last night we do apologize to you all because we did have some technical issues, but that will not plague this program further. Uh, wow, we're really jumping, aren't we? Anyway, got a lot to do, got a lot to talk about. Welcome to Chatters. We are going to be working tomorrow. Actually, not tomorrow, but on Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to be doing a little transitional here. We are expanding our little network. We're going to include Monday. Right now, we're planning Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. A little extension of the Last Call Cafe that we do on Spreaker, but it'll be called The Last Call on the House. And it's going to be the time that we're going to choose to air it will be determined. It's going to be just a lot of fun, just a little talk. And we're going to make this where if you folks want to talk to us, you're going to have to download Skype. And we'll have a little something for you guys to push to get a hold of us. I think we're going to have the Last Call Cafe own little number. We're also going to do a little tap dance as well. We are thinking of putting this program not just on YouTube, but also on Twitch, maybe Twitter. Where else? Possibly maybe Rumble. Not so much sure, but you guys are going to love it, I hope. So, if you will, please join us for all the fun, the excitement, and the dysentery. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to just see what I can do here. Get something going. Get something going here. I got nothing, do you? Okay. Anyway, we'll talk about the expansion and such in a little bit. Right now, let us get to why we're all here, and that's sports. So let's start off first with the NBA. We got one game that's still going on as we speak, and that is the Atlanta Hawks taking care of the, well, let's try that again. Third quarter, 4:29 remaining, and the Sacramento Kings lead the Atlanta Hawks by a score of 74-60. Let's get you some final scores. Milwaukee Bucks over the Detroit Pistons, 122-113. Cleveland Cavaliers over the Orlando Magic by a score of 126-99. The Philadelphia 76ers over the San Antonio Spurs, 133-123. Memphis Grizzlies over the Toronto Raptors, 108-100. The Charlotte Hornets over the Minnesota Timberwolves, 128-125. Boston Celtics over the hapless Dallas Mavericks, 119-110. Phoenix Suns over the Chicago Bulls, 115-113. Let's go now to the NC2A men's basketball. 2 games only in the realm of mystery, as they say. Third-ranked North Carolina defeated Wake Forest 85-64. Seventh-ranked Hey, Matt. How you doing? Seventh-ranked Kansas over Cincinnati, 74-69. Women's basketball. In overtime, St. Mary's over Portland, 73-67. Lehigh over Colgate. Smile at 79-61. Norfolk State over Mary Washington College, 99-43. Prairie View over Alcorn State, 61-55. Jackson State over Texas Southern, 75-50. Seton Hall over St. John's in overtime, 74-66. Florida A&M over Mississippi Valley State, 62-55. Bethune Cook over Arkansas Pine Bluff, 73-70. Mississippi State over Florida, 89-77. Final in overtime, can we boost that up? Can we boost that up, guys, or are we? Number 15, Utah over number 2, UCLA, 94-81. Montana over Weber State, 87-55. Fourth-ranked Kansas State over 13th-ranked Baylor, 58-55. And Idaho State over Montana State, 62-53. In the National Hockey League, we got 3 games still going on in progression. 29 seconds. So we might as well just say this is a completed game. The Arizona Coyotes over the Pittsburgh Penguins, 5-2. We're in the second intermission. Vancouver Canucks over the Chicago Blackhawks, 2-0. 15:34. So we're still early in the second period between the San Jose Sharks and the Los Angeles Kings. They are scoreless. Let's go to some final scores. Bruins over the Jets, 4-1. I'm doing well. I shared your stream on Facebook. Good. Bruins over the Jets, 4-1. In overtime, the New Jersey Devils took out the Golden Knights of Vegas, the defending Stanley Cup champions, by a score of 6-5. The Florida Panthers over Nashville Predators, 4-1. And we've already done the Coyotes thing, so I think we're done with that. Let's go to a couple of soccer scores for you. Brighton and Hove Albion over Wolverhampton. Actually, they ended up in a 0-0 tie. In La Liga action, it was Atletico Madrid over Granada, 1-0. And that is the wonderment of sports right there. Yahoo. Okay, let's get you a little sports news. Then we got some big little cha-chas here. Let's get to the NFL news. And the coaching carousel continues. Wish we can play some music, but of course it all has to be residual free. The Tennessee Titans are planning to hire former Cincinnati Bengal offensive coordinator Brian Callahan as their new head coach, according to lead NFL insider for CBS Sports, Jonathan Jones. Callahan replaces Mike Vrabel, who was fired earlier this month after 2 straight losing seasons. At 39 years old, Callahan becomes the 6th youngest head coach in the National Football League. Callahan, who is the son of former Oakland Raider head coach and current Cleveland Brown offensive line coach Bill Callahan, spent the past 5 seasons as the offensive coordinator of the Bengals. Previously, he served as quarterbacks coach for the Raiders and Detroit Lions and got a start in the league as a coaching assistant with the Denver Broncos. He was an offensive assistant in Denver when the Broncos won Super Bowl 50. Callahan has worked with some of the best quarterbacks in the league, including Peyton Manning, Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford, and Derek Carr. And the Titans have a young quarterback in need of developing in Will Levis. Callahan had to work through some offensive adversity this year when Burrow went down with a season-ending wrist injury in November. Backup quarterback Jake Browning, who previously had never started a game in the NFL, stepped in and went 4 for 3 as a new starter, winning 3 games in a row. Ba-boom. So there you go. Developing Levis, or Levis, L-E-V-I-S, is an important goal, but so is resetting the offense at large. Tennessee has had one of the worst offenses over the last 3 years, finishing number 17 in total yards in 21, number 30 and 22, and number 28 this past season. The Titans averaged 17.9 points per game last year, 2023. Only the Jets, Giants, Patriots, and Panthers averaged fewer points. Wow. Amy Adams Strunk, the Titans owner, said at the beginning of this coaching search that the staff her next head coach brings in is very important. Now with the hiring of first-year head coach, that staff even becomes more important. Okay, let's go to the continuing saga of the latest on the Raiders general manager search. Pardon us. Why? Let's just. Yep. They're still searching for a Raiders general manager. Also, Bears to hire Shane Waldron as the new offensive coordinator. So there you go on that rot. In college football, we got a couple of stories, actually 3 college football stories. We'll bring them all to you. Former Texas A&M coach R.C. Slocum will serve as the university's interim athletic director while the Aggies search for Ross Bjork replacement. The school announced Monday. Bjork is set to depart February 1st for the same gig at Ohio State. 79-year-old won 123 games, leading the Texas A&M football program from 1989 to 2002. It will mark his second stint as Texas A&M interim athletic director. He served in the role in 2019. And can we go back? Thank you. I wasn't finished yet. Oink. Excusez-moi. Marcus Sexton, he served in a role in 2019 when the university transitioned from Scott Woodward to Bjork. Texas A&M President Mark Welch III said, quote, Coach Slocum has been a champion for Texas A&M on and off the field for more than 50 years. His passion for this university, knowledge of Aggie athletics, and commitment to the success of our student athletes are second to none, and I'm grateful for his willingness to once again step into this role. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's keep going. Oops. No, we don't want to do that. There we go. Meanwhile, all is not beer and Skittles over in Arizona as we continue our college football report. Arizona's parting ways with athletic director Dave Heek after 7 years. The university announced Monday night. Former Arizona softball coach Mike Candrea will serve in the role on an interim basis following the conclusion of Heek's tenure on February 2nd. I want to thank Dave for his outstanding efforts in leading our athletic program through a period of significant change, Arizona President Robert C. Robbins said in a release. He helped get our men's and women's basketball programs and our football programs on a strong trajectory. Oversaw the success of several of our sports teams and greatly enhanced the student-athlete experience. Dave always displayed the highest integrity, and I am appreciative of his partnership and dedication. On behalf of all Wildcats, I wish Dave and Liz and their family all the best in the years to come. Arizona hired Heek after an 11-year stint in Central Michigan to replace now Alabama athletic director Greg Byrne in 2017. Heek also spent 18 years in Oregon, where he served as the associate athletic director. Heek led a handful of coaching searches that included hiring Gonzaga assistant Tommy Lloyd as Wildcats men's basketball coach in 2021. In 2020, he brought in New England Patriots quarterback coach Jed Fish to replace Kevin Sumlin. Most recently, he tabbed San Jose State's Brent Brennan to replace Fish after he took the vacant job in Washington. Now on the hardwood, Lloyd is also regarded as a home run decision after spending 20 years at Gonzaga as an assistant. He hired the West Coast native to replace longtime coach Sean Miller. Lloyd is posted a 75-15 overall record at the school. And the Wildcats have won the Pac-12 tournament in both his seasons at the helm. Okay. Hiya. Oh, boy. It is 48 minutes past the hour of 11 o'clock. We are chugging along. In the NBA, little chemin de fou. The Golden State Warriors practiced for the first time on Monday since passing of assistant coach Dejan Milojevic. The Warriors' assistant died the morning of January 17th after suffering a heart attack the previous day while at a restaurant in Utah for a team din-din. The NBA subsequently postponed Golden State's game against the Utah Jazz that was slated to take place at night, as well as their Friday home game against the Dallas Mavericks. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr addressed the media for the first time on Monday since Milojevic passing, sharing how difficult the last 5 days have been. It's hard to describe the week. Heartbreaking, devastating, just the saddest thing I've ever been a part of in the NBA, where we lose someone who's so close to us, and then, more importantly, seeing his family suffer. So this last week has been, last 5 days, I guess, has been full of all the above. The shock, the emotion, the extreme outpouring of love from around the world. Kerr continued by talking about the love shown from Milojevic's home country, Serbia, where a tribute was held recently that featured the team Milojevic used to coach against the team he used to play for. Partisan shared video. Partisan shared video of the tribute held from Milojevic on X, or as I like to call it, TwitX, where fans could be seen chanting in Serbian while images of Milojevic were shared on the Jumbotron and a banner featuring him hung on one side of the arena. And there you go. Happy landings. Okay, I think you did okay so far. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's rock and roll, kiddies. Excuse me. I yawned, therefore I am. Okay. Hopefully this is all getting there. Okay. M-O-U-S-E. Bum. Man. I get just a little bit tired. But I still am going to live. You'll notice I have not yet, I've yawned a lot, but that is about that on that side. Okay. Oh, God help me. Okay. That is a little bit of sports. We're going to try to hit some more for you as we continue bouncing around in this world of Oz. Yes, indeed. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, God. Uh, in cord-cutting news, in 2019, broadcasting giant and sneaky people, Sinclair Broadcasting took a stab at streaming with Stir, a free service with live channels and on-demand shows and movies. It was once seen as one of the best free ad-supported streaming services on the market. Sinclair, however, is in the process of selling the service, which now offers just a fraction of what it used to offer. The soon-to-be new owners of Stir is a company called Thinking Media. Now, according to a newly updated term of service page confirmed by our friends at Cord Cutter News, the company is described as a pioneer in cloud solutions for streaming services with a focus on ad-supported streaming services. According to their LinkedIn page, the company launched in 2023. The exact terms of the sale have not been announced at this time. Sinclair and Thinking Media reps could not be reached for comment at this time either. Stir once had over 100 free live channels with over 5,000 hours of movies and TV shows along with live local news. Now the service offers just 4 live channels and a handful of mostly unknown movies and TV shows on demand. Sinclair has removed all live news from the service. It seems with this sale, none of the content deals Sinclair made for the free ad-supported streaming services were included. It is, however, unknown at this time what they will be doing with the service and how it will compete. Stir was best known for some exclusive live channels that were offered only on Stir, including live feeds and some digital content owned by Sinclair. Now, the number of viewers for Stir is unknown, but on Google Play, the app has just over 100,000 downloads compared to more than 100 million for Pluto and Tubi. So there she blows. Yahoo. Let's see what other. Pirates and Chapman agree to a 1-year deal. Let's give you that news. Hey, we find news. Left-handed reliever Aroldis Chapman and the Pittsburgh Pirates agreed on a 1-year, $10.5 million contract on Monday, sources told our friends at ESPN, confirming multiple reports. The 35-year-old is the hardest-throwing pitcher in baseball history since velocity tracking was introduced to the game. And pitches vital. Pitched vital innings for Texas Rangers en route to their first World Series championship this year. Okay. The Pirates, who project to be one of the youngest teams in the majors next season, also added veteran lefties Martin Perez and Marco Gonzalez earlier this winter. There you go, boss. There you go. Everybody be happy. Okay. There we are. Okay. I just love it when we sit here like this. If you saw the game yesterday between the Lions and Tampa Bay, the Lions really smartened up while Tampa Bay sort of sucked. Here's the reason why. Lost in the excitement of the Lions beating the Buccaneers to advance to the NFC Championship game in San Fran was that both teams made clock management mistakes at the end of the game. When the Lions intercepted a pass with 1:33 left in the game, the Buccaneers still had one timeout. That meant that even if the Lions had used the full 40 seconds between kneel downs, they couldn't have run the clock all the way down as long as the Bucs used their timeout. Lions knelt down anyway and didn't even take the full 40 seconds off the clock between kneel downs, but the Bucs never used their final timeout. When Lions quarterback Jared Goff knelt down for the third and final time, 36 seconds were on the clock, and the Bucs still had their timeout. It was fourth down, which meant that if the Bucs had called their timeout, the Lions likely would have attempted a 49-yard field goal. Incredible, my peoples. Incredible. If that field goal had missed, the Buccaneers would have had the ball at their own 39 with about 30 seconds left, needing to drive 61 yards for a touchdown and then score a 2-point conversion to force OT. Now, it is likely that the Lions would have missed a field goal. The Buccaneers would have scored a touchdown and 2-point conversion, then won the game in overtime. No. Is it possible? Absolutely. And with the season on the line, a team should be doing everything possible to win. The Buccaneers just let the last 30 seconds run off the clock and took their timeout into the offseason. Lions coach Dan Campbell and Buccaneers coach Todd Bowles both did good work this season to get their teams to the divisional round of the playoffs. But at the end of this game, both made key mistakes. Campbell by not running every second he could off the clock, and Bowles by not calling his final timeout. And there you go. Okay, we are at the midnight hour. We're going to take a beautiful pause. Oh, there you go. That's a beautiful pause. And burp. And well, we got a little weather forecast for you, and it is not looking promising. It's not looking promising at all, ladies and germs. And let's get to it. Rain, snow, and sleet. Here is the. Do we have our sound effects? Not yet. Well, here we go. We have a weather alert that has just been issued by the National Weather Service. Can we center me? Thank you. Winter weather advisory. Oh, hello. Can we? Thank you. Winter weather advisory has just been issued for the following Michigan counties: Berry, Branch, Calhoun, Clinton, Eaton, Gratiot, Hillsdale, Ingham, Ionia, Jackson, Lenawee, Livingston. Yeah, okay. Come on, guys. Come on, bump it up, bump the jam, bump it up. Let's see, Lenawee, Winter weather advisory in effect from 7 p.m. this evening to 4 p.m. Tuesday. Mixed precipitation expected. Total snow accumulations of up to 1 inch and ice accumulation of 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch. South Central and Southwest Michigan. Let's see. Let me see. Do we have the Jackson one? Yes. Here we go. Winter weather advisory in effect from 7 p.m. this evening to 4 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. Mixed precipitation expected. Total snow accumulation of up to 1 inch and ice accumulation of 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch. From 7 this evening to 4 p.m. Tuesday. Plan on slippery road conditions. The hazardous conditions could impact the morning commute. Precautionary preparedness actions. Slow down and use caution while traveling. The winter weather advisory again. This is for Michigan viewers. Berry Branch High. Can we get Berry Branch? Come on. Thank you. No, I don't. We don't need the. Okay. Can we get to, because I got to repeat this all. Thank you very much. Right now, outside our studio window here, our balcony, thank you, boys. We can get these situations, and there we go. Looking at live interactive radar, we got a mess coming. That's right. And here we go. Once again, the winter weather advisory is for the counties Berry, Branch, Calhoun, Clinton. I love it when they change clips here. Thank you. Berry, Branch, Calhoun, Clinton, Eaton, Gratiot, Hillsdale, Ingham, Ionia, Jackson, Lenawee, and Livingston County. Livingston, Montcalm, Shiawassee, and Washtenaw counties are all included in this winter advisory. We have one more, and once again, for our Michigan audiences, we have some school closings right now. Jackson College, evening classes remote. They have been postponed. Morgan's Early Learning Center will be delayed 30 minutes, but they will open at 7 a.m. And Relevant Academy of Eaton County, RA and Comet Academy, virtual learning Tuesday. And that is the closings and other little fun little frolics. So a lot of stuff there, and we're glad to have brought it to you. It's 5 minutes past the hour of midnight here in the Oasis. I am Steve, the Baxman Baxley. This is the mysterious island of Dr. Monroe, otherwise known as what we like to call Steve's Sporty Balls. And what more can we say? What more can we do? But to say it all, booby, booby, boo. Okay, we are at the 33-minute mark. Great. Hopefully this comes out good. If not, well, we're still trying. But once again, sometime tomorrow, we're going to download OBS or StreamYards. I don't know which one, but it is going to be a very, very exciting. It's going to be very exciting Tuesday. But anyway, what do you want to do now? You want to continue the... Oh, yeah, let's go for some entertainment news before we do anything. Let's get you a little look-see-loo at some entertainment news. Boo-boo-ba-boo. Okay, let's get some entertainment news. This is really moving along in a nice clip. Okay, time now for the entertainment report. Let's give it to you straight, Doctor. You can take it. And the first thing is, in the media world, believe it or not, Scripps Media got a little humble pie, folks. As you know, Scripps CEO has developed a Scripps CEO Adam Simonson has really changed the the local news landscape with a quote unquote Scripps News Initiative, which means not a lot of good news if you are a true local news fanatic. On his latest email to the staff of some Scripps stations, he took a few small little chunkies of humble pie when talking about the new news initiative, which is nothing more than an old format done horridly by Tribune Broadcasting. Now, Scripps laid off a lot of good, experienced people last year as it tries to do news on a budget, less than a shoestring. Our friends at FTV Live heard from many Scripps employees and former, I should say, not only present but former employees that still don't understand what the mission is, other than to save the company a poop load of cash. And the email addressed how they handled the situation. Couple of items. We need a reset of our culture, which I acknowledge took a significant hit last year as a result of the reorganization. No shit. The uncertainty associated with these changes was difficult on employees. Looking back on 2023, we learned some lessons, and there are things I wish we have done differently. Like, don't bastardize the format developed in Lansing. You turned it into Newsfix, which was a failed format in Houston, Dallas, and South Florida owned Tribune stations. The full email is on FTV Live. We're not going to read it all, but let's just say the mea culpa came a little too late. Hootie hoots. Let's get you some more lovely little entertainment news and nutties. Soledad O'Brien will be hosting the Golden Mike Award Gala and fundraiser for the Broadcasters Foundation of America. The Dow Jones rose 138, NASDAQ gained 49, and S&P adds 11. It was a big day for the stock market. Warner Brothers Television Group is excited to announce that Extra, which has been renewed by the Fox O&Os for a 31st season. The Chiefs-Bills divisional nail-biter drew nearly 40 million viewers. Ain't that cute? Let's see. True Crime News, a new syndicated daily from Warner Brothers TV Group, will deliver 52 weeks of original programming with breaking crime news, all the cases making headlines, and the latest update on evolving crime stories. True Crime News will be launching on Fox O&O stations in the fall. Comedy Central has announced it will not choose a Daily Show host after a year-long search. When the program returns from a hiatus, expected to rely heavily on a team of correspondents to lead each night, according to 3 people familiar with the matter, telling Variety, though it's not clear if the network has struck upon its final assemblage of talent. CBS Media Ventures has set the syndicated game show The Flip Side with Jaleel White. It'll launch in the fall with CBS stations signing on as the anchor station group, it was announced. Allen Media Broadcasting, a part of Allen Media Group, has renewed 5 CBS affiliations, and those affiliations are KIMT, Rochester, Minnesota, KHSL, Chico, California, WTHI, Terre Haute, Indiana, WLFI, West Lafayette, Indiana, and WEVV, Evansville, Indiana. This one is, in the battle for Paramount Global, which is more a battle for National Amusements, that's the parent company of Paramount Global. Apparently, folks at Apollo Global Management are considering making an offer for National Amusements, the Redstone family company that controls the film and TV giant Paramount Global. That's right. Let's see what else. Netflix has greenlit another 2 adaptations of Harlan Coben novels after Full Mean Once became a global hit for a streaming service. Netflix will bring Missing You and Runaway to the screen as limited series over the coming years, with the former going into production this spring. And KCET, Los Angeles's the Los Angeles, California-based public broadcaster, KCET, remains with its legal call letters, but effective Tuesday, February 6th, the station will brand itself on air as PBS SoCal Plus. That brings it further in line with its sister station, PBS SoCal, or KOCE, with which it merged in 2018. The UK government is giving more power to the BBC and media regulator Ofcom to handle complaints as part of its midterm review into the corporation's funding, otherwise known as the TV license fee. We'll explain that a little soon. Kaylee Kuko's show, The Flight Attendant, has been canceled at Max. Meanwhile, Sony has scrapped a $10 billion merger with Z Entertainment in India. And there will be a new round of layoffs by Paramount Global as its employees are bracing for them. So we will let you know on that. Let's see here. Valerie Bertinelli has been dropped from the Food Network's Kids Baking Championship. Why? Well, as TV Line reports, Kids Baking Championships, Valerie Bertinelli has revealed that she's not returning to the Food Network competition series she's hosted and judged for 12 seasons due to budget cuts. I've been avoiding facing what I got confirmation for last night, and I didn't want to talk about it last night. I wanted to sleep on it because it really hurt my feelings, she shared via Instagram video Saturday. I know it's not supposed to. Logically, I know that it's business, budget cuts, right? But it really hurt my feelings to know that I'm not going to be asked back to be on Kids Baking Championship. It really sucks. Now, the actress and host elaborated on Threads Sunday, writing, I got an inkling I might not be asked back when I saw I was not in the holiday specials. I got a text by a third party on Friday that told me I would not be back. I was basically ghosted. I have zero ill will towards anyone at Food Network. I enjoyed every single moment I worked for them. They are all lovely, kind-hearted, hardworking people. Nice to understand business is business, but I won't tolerate lies. I am a lot of things, but I am not greedy, nor am I a liar. TV Line reached out to the Food Network, and Discovery for comment, and none was given. Bertinelli and Duff Goldman have hosted the show since 2015. Season 12 is currently airing, with Bertinelli saying she filmed those episodes back in 2022 during my Apex Year of Hell. She said on Instagram she was going through it and pretending everything was just fine because that's what you do. And without sounding like a drama queen, the show saved my life. There you go. In April of 2023, Food Network pulled the plug on Bertinelli's series, Valerie's Home Cooking, which ran for 14 seasons. In other showbiz news, there's already been a change. Ooh, yes. Millie Gibson, who just weeks ago made her Doctor Who debut in the show's Christmas special, will be replaced by Andor's Varada Setu after one season. The switch-up was first reported by the UK's Daily Mail, and a source told Variety the same. Gibson played companion Ruby Sunday in Doctor Who, The Church on Ruby Road, opposite fellow franchise newcomer Kuti Gatawa. The Christmas special ended with Gibson's Ruby Sunday meeting up with the Doctor in the TARDIS and thus beginning her adventures with him through time and space. Ooh, yes. They're definitely troublemakers. Gatawa told TV Line of the upcoming Doctor Ruby dynamic. They both like to see the mischief in each other and love that. And they also see in the pain in one another and want to heal that. They're also both flirty and quite cheeky. That's very nice. Speaking of things cheeky, the head writer for General Hospital is out. She, we, they, how, who. That's right. And the flight attendant not returning. Okay, yep, thank you. Oh no, let's get over here. Okay, General Hospital's head writers are out of General Hospital. We'll try to get you some little stinkers here. It's been an earthquake in Port Charles, metaphorically speaking. General Hospital insiders confirmed to the folks at TV Line that head writers Chris Van Etten and Dan O'Connor will be departing the ABC serial. They will be replaced by current General Hospital script editor Elizabeth Corte and celebrated soap opera vet Patrick Mulcahy. The behind-the-scenes switch comes just weeks after GH celebrated its 60th anniversary with a splashy ABC primetime special, one that announced the return of fan favorite Steve Burton. It also comes a little more than a month since the Sudster won its third consecutive Daytime Emmy for Outstanding Drama Series. Dun, dun, dun. General Hospital premiered on April 1st, 1963. It is the longest-running soap. Period. Okay, one more bit of entertainment news. The flight attendant will not ready itself for another takeoff. Our friends at TV Line has learned that the acclaimed Kaylee Kuko-led dramatic thriller is ending after 2 seasons on Max. And that's your entertainment news. Metaphorically speaking, you're wondering why I keep looking down here like this and not up at the camera. It's that, once again, I haven't been doing this for a while. So just, as I say, bear with. Please, bear with. Okay, we have a lot of stuff here. We got about 9 minutes left before we say our au revoirs to you. Let's set up more sports news for you whilst we're all together happily. The Australian Open quarterfinals are continuing. Joel Embiid dropped 70 points to set a 76ers mark and record. I mean, 70 points, a franchise record. That is awesome. Yes, indeed. Awesome. Okay, what other thing is going on? We're at the 12:22 mark. So that means we got about 13 minutes left. We're going to try to end this right scotched on time. Okay, let's give you an update on the scoreboard. The sole game that continues, the Sacramento Kings lead the Atlanta Hawks by 10, 114 to, Sacramento Kings lead with 28 seconds left, 122 to 107. How about UCLA final? Utah defeated UCLA 94-81. And what else is there that we can give you? The lone game of the night in the NHL. Sharks lead the Kings 2-1 at the end of the second period. Everything else is a final that we have given you. Yes. Let's see here. Okay, I think, by gosh, by golly, we're somewhat completed. Wow. And it is a final, Sacramento 122, Atlanta 107. So there you go, folks. There is the entire enchilada of sports for you tonight. While we got this chance, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing well? Lovely? Exciting? Ugh, God, I tell you. I got a thing from a friend of mine. I'm supposed to take them over to big time little shindig at Lifeways. I'm still planning to do that. However, if the weather is bad out, I'm not going to chance it. But we'll just see what tomorrow brings. And I will let them know. I'll let you folks know my plans. But right now, the plan of plans is very simple. If it's not bad out, I will go. But if it is bad out, I am going to err on the side of caution. Because I really don't want anything to happen to my automobile. And I don't want anything to happen to my friends or to me. Now, I haven't driven for a while. And I will tell you this. When I have a little... I get a little apprehensive. And the reason I do is very simple. I care about my car. It's my first car. And frankly, I do not want anything to happen to it or my friends. So there you go. So if it's bad out tomorrow, I'm staying home. But we have a winter weather advisory here in Jackson, and it is not looking very good. I will make the complete judgment on that myself. What else have we got besides that? Yeah, I think we're almost done. We got about 7 minutes to kill. Wow, 7 minutes. Well, I knew we were going to get into the Mazel Tov here. So what I'm going to do is, we have an unexpected time. I am going to do me a little bit of, I'm going to do a little karaoke. That's right. I'm going to do a little karaoke for you. And hopefully we will not get copyright stricken. Okay, 20% of battery left. That's good enough. Yep, I'm going to do a little karaoke. Do a little singing for you. So if you have any complaints, sorry, but we're going to try to end this on the proper notation. Let's go to the two of you. We have? Yeah, we do. Come on. Get down, get down. Thank you, thank you. Boop, boop. So here we go. This is going to be fun. It's my first karaoke. We got about 5 minutes remaining. So let's there we are. Let's go to it. Here we go. Give me a little bit of Fly Me to the Moon. Hopefully you can hear this. Whoops. Whoops. Got a little commercial. There we go. Here we go. If you can't hear it, my apologies. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Hey, not bad. Not bad. We got about 4 minutes to kill. 4 minutes. Can we ever? Thank you. 4 minutes to kill. Actually, now 3 minutes. Well, I've done some karaoke, so I think we deserve all a break. So that's going to wrap things up for us. Thank you, Gazvadanya. Have a great night, everybody. We're back tomorrow night, same time, hopefully with more sports news and entertainment news and all sorts of fun. If not, we'll be doing some karaoke again. Well, I know that's going to be fun. I'm Steve the Baxman Baxley. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and, of course, YouTube. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hopefully, stay safe, be good, be well, and we'll talk to you all again tomorrow night, same time, same place. Twitch is coming in 2 weeks. That's right. We just got to get some things downloaded. Me and Matt are going to test out a few things. So stick around. The fun has just begun. Thank you all very much. Good night. God bless. Love y'all. Thank you, and good night, everybody. I think we've done it in 2, 1. Boom. Boom. One more boom. Boom.